What's up, everybody? It's Gino from Q105, and today is one of my favorite days of the year. There are several favorite days of the year. There's the day after Halloween when all the Reese's Cups go on sale for half price, and today. Those are pretty much my two favorite days of the year. Today is the day we finally find out what Mama Jane Harris from you've seen her all over on the Today Show on CBS This Morning, and of course Carnival Eats a bunch of times. She's like a legend on Carnival Eats. As she comes to Plant City, well, she comes to the Florida State Fair as well, but her specialty is just lighting up your taste buds with something magical every year for Plant City at the Florida Strawberry Festival. And without further ado, may I introduce the creator of one of the most amazing fair foods of all time. It is in the Fair Food Hall of Fame, first ballot Hall of Famer, creator of Funnel Bacon on a Stick, Mama Jane Harris. How are you?
Oh, Gino, it's so good to see you.
It's awesome to see you. Where are we catching you today? Mama Jane's always touring around the country at different fairs. Where are you today?
Right now, we are in Cape Coral, Florida. I just came back from Pensacola, went home for the holidays to see the kids. Had a total blast.
Right. How are the kids doing?
They're doing great. 4 of them had their birthdays.
Oh. Now, does Mama Jane create a special like birthday cake, or do you just go to Publix like the rest of us?
No, I just go to Publix like everybody else. You kidding me?
By the way, Publix right now, I just had it for lunch. By the way, everybody, apologize for my crazy background. I'm at home today and just moving, and we've got a contractor here doing work, so everything's thrown into the middle of the back of me. But Publix right now, because I know Mama Jane, the crazy thing about her, she creates all these amazing sweet tooth desserts, but she's not a sweet tooth person. She likes savory. You would love this London broil sub right now at Publix. It's the French onion London broil sub. It's got the fried onion crisps on it, like a special imported Swiss cheese, a special like garlic mayonnaise. It is so good. Like everybody always raves about the chicken tenders pub sub. This kills that.
Oh, wow. I'm going to have to try that one.
Yeah. You look good, Mama Jane. Actually, I know we're not getting too personal here, but you've had some health challenges. But I'm just looking at you on the screen here. You look fantastic.
Well, thank you. I'm working hard.
You always do. She's always hustling. All right. No more putting off. By the way, let's feel free, everybody, to jump into the comments here. Let's see, any comments yet? Oh, nope. I think people are still jumping on. But yeah, feel free to chat with Mama Jane here in the comments, and we'll try to get to your questions on the air in a second. But it is time. First of all, let's talk about the Florida State Fair, because that is first. But we've already revealed you've got a savory funnel cake coming to the Florida State Fair in Tampa this year. Tell them about that one.
Well, I call it the Southern Comfort Funnel Cake, and it is
which at
delicious.
First glance would make you think it's something alcoholic.
It would, and I've been known to mix alcohol in my funnel cakes before, but this
sometimes
one, however,
intentionally
doesn't have alcohol. It's a Southern comfort food. What is one of your favorite Southern comfort foods?
Chicken and waffles.
That's exactly. That's everybody's first go-to. What's your second go-to?
I got to be honest with you. I'm not a gravy person. I saw this funnel cake because we wrote the article, of course, for myQ105.com. I'm more excited about this Strawberry Festival. We're going to get to it in a second, but go ahead and drop it on. The Southern Comfort Funnel Cake is?
It's sausage gravy funnel cake.
Ooh. And who came up with this one? Is this another Mama Jane complete creation, or was it inspired by
something? Actually, it's not. This one, a friend of mine went, hey, have you tried this? And I went, no, but we will. And we did. And it is phenomenal. You get the crunch of the funnel cake, just like you would from a biscuit.
Right.
Except it's fried. And it is delicious. And we make the gravy in-house. We don't use any of the canned stuff.
So the Florida State Fair first one to try this one, or have you tried this in any other cities?
Never tried it anywhere. It's debuting at the Florida State Fair.
All right. That sounds good. I mean, again, I'm not really a gravy person. That's why I'm really excited about this next one. And I think the moment has come. Every year, this is the moment we all wait for. By the way, before I even do it, I know I'm stalling, but we do have to pay homage to the legend Funnel Bacon on a Stick. I saw that people are already bugging you about it in the comments when we put up the Florida State Fair post. Funnel Bacon on a Stick, ladies and gentlemen, has been retired. Maybe it comes out of retirement someday, but not this year, right?
No, not this year. I can't see us having it at the Florida Strawberry Festival. Not for a while, anyway.
Yeah. The thing
We
about
had
Mama
it, what,
Jane's
5 or 6
Creations,
years straight?
yeah. I mean, and then one night we did it just for one special night, and I was barking at people as they were walking across your trailer, and if they weren't stopping, I was yelling, like, "Listen, get over here!" I'm like berating them if they're not getting their funnel bacon on a stick. It's like it's Hall of Fame worthy. I mean, country music stars, like who was it? Was it Chase Bryant that was like the big fan of it? Who was the big
Cole
fan?
Swindell.
Cole Swindell, yeah.
Yeah.
And anybody who tries it is a big fan. I would bring it back to the radio station after we left Plant City, and just all the DJs would just fall over backwards, like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to do that drive out to Plant City. And for those of us in Pinellas, that's a hike. But it was worth it. Funnel bacon on a stick. She took this big slab of bacon, a thick one, dipped it in the funnel cake batter, fried it up to a golden brown, poured on this maple butter glaze and a powdered sugar. And I can't, you know what the crazy thing is to me is, like, no one's really copied it even now. Like, I mean, I'm sure someone has, but it just seems like it's such a natural combination of flavors for a fair food. Plus it's on a stick. But I mean, have they tried it in other markets? I'd imagine somebody's copied it.
Somebody has tried to copy it, and they did not cook the bacon long enough, and they didn't drain the grease from it and dry and get it dry like I do.
Right.
So it was a fail for them.
See, this is why you go to Mama Jane's truck. I remember my morning show in California. The big craze at the time was the deep fried Twinkie. It was still pretty new at that point. And what we didn't think is we should probably freeze it first. So we did, you know where this is going. We dipped that Twinkie into the oil, and the oil just sopped up into that Twinkie, and it was so terrible. I can't believe we didn't burn the studio down. But you got to have.
You have to freeze them first.
Well, yeah, we learned. We lived, we learned. But that's why we go to Mama Jane, because she's the expert. Okay, I have delayed it long enough. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to reveal this year's creation by Mama Jane Harris from the Best Around Concessions. Oh, and before we do, I love stalling. You have a new location this year.
We do, for Strawberry Festival. They have extended the strawberry tent. So the tent is going to come out to where my stand was. So I won't be there. I don't have 100% guarantee of where my stand's going to be at. It will be in the same vicinity, but it will be probably across the street from where it was.
Okay. We'll put it on the website. And usually what I do is when I get to Plant City, I take a video and put it on my socials. So, and if you don't see that, just ask for Mama Jane. Everybody at the Strawberry Festival knows how to find Mama Jane's truck, because, you know, there are a million trucks that sell funnel cakes. There are a million trucks that sell popcorn or whatever, but there's only one Mama Jane truck. And it was weird to me, because before I met you, it's like, they're all the same, it seemed. I mean, it's just everybody sells the same thing. Why would you go across a fair to find a specific truck? But once you have one of Mama Jane's creations, you'll know why. All right. Have I stalled it long enough?
Maybe.
I think so. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Mama Jane's creation for the Florida Strawberry Festival for 2025. Mama Jane, tell us what we're about to see right now.
That is the strawberry cannoli funnel cake.
Oh, are those chocolate chips in there?
Well, yeah. The cannoli filling has chocolate chips in it. Of course it's going to have chocolate chips in it.
Oh my God, that looks incredible. I mean,
with the fresh strawberries.
Yeah, you got to have the strawberries. It's the Strawberry Festival, but like strawberry and cannoli and chocolate. Oh my God, this is a combination. This could be good.
Well, we're going to add a little twist to this, before, right? Gino. It's never been tried anywhere. It's debuting at the Florida State Fair. And that's the beauty of living in the Tampa area. You get to come to a fair and a festival that are so well renowned, it's not even funny. And so you guys get to try 2 every year. Why not?
Yeah, you gave us the exclusives. Who this another one that was just a Mama Jane thing, or did someone suggest incorporating a cannoli into one of your funnel cakes?
This is one I've worked on for a couple of years, trying to make my own cannoli filling, and I didn't like the way it turned out a few times. Then I finally nailed it, and little tricky here, but it's good. But a friend of mine suggested a new change to this cake, because this one's never been seen anywhere. Nobody's tried it. But somebody had an idea to put the cannoli shell and
Oh,
put pieces of that on top of the cake.
who came up
And
with that?
I believe it's a gentleman by the name of Gino.
Oh, yeah. Listen, if there's any chance to incorporate more sugar or something even worse for you into a product, I'm your guy.
Well, it just makes sense to put the crumbles on top so you get the full cannoli taste.
Yeah, get a little bit of that crunch. I mean, you get it from the funnel cake, but you get it too from the crunch. I got to backtrack just for a second because this came up on the air the other day and I forgot. A caller was asking about the Southern Comfort funnel cake, and I told him I would run it by you, and I forgot to before we got to this. That funnel cake, is that a sweet base or is that your savory funnel cake flavor?
Well, here's the strange thing. Funnel cakes are only sweet when we add powdered sugar. If we
Oh,
do not add powdered sugar, they are not sweet.
oh, learn something new every day.
Yeah.
Did not
So
know
it's
that.
just a
All right,
traditional
well,
funnel cake before any powder's put on it.
oh, well, to the listener, if you're watching, who asked that on the show the other day, now we know because I assumed sweet, but it's like, no, maybe I should ask her first. So now I know. But I'm more excited. No, I'm a sweet tooth kind of guy. I'm so pumped for this. Now, here's the ultimate test. There's one person that Mama Jane has to run this by to see if it's really good because this person is not a sweet tooth person, and that is Mama Jane herself. Do you like this one yourself?
I like cannolis and I like the cannoli filling. I'm just
Right.
not a funnel cake fan. So I have not tried this.
That's my favorite part. It's like Santa Claus saying, I love this job. I just don't like the toys.
That would be me.
Mama Jane, I love it. She comes up with these amazing sweet creations. What else are on the other trucks? I mean, there are several trucks from the Best Around, the company that Mama Jane works for. What are the other big foods on the trucks this year?
Oh goodness, we've got the Philly steak um,
Uh-huh.
in a trailer real close to me with Polish sausage, the Saratoga chips. We've got pizza. Oh my gosh, I think we still have deep fried candy bars.
Oh yeah, I mean
Yeah.
that's you got to have this. If you're gonna have it once a year, you have it when you're at the fair.
Well, a deep fried zinger is phenomenal.
Deep fried zinger, yeah, I could be down for that. Just make sure you freeze it first.
Yeah, exactly. Put it on a stick, freeze it up.
Any other foods coming to the either the Florida State Fair or the Strawberry Festival you got your eye on that you want to try that you've seen?
Not that I've seen, and I haven't got to look at a list of vendors to see who all's going to be there. But of course, all the staples are there. I've got to go to Taylor's and get their sugar waffles. You know that. I love those
Mhm.
things. And I have to go to Butcher Boys for a London broil. I may have to get a salad this year with some grilled chicken on top. But yeah,
Right.
lots of
The
good
uh, the
food.
one that I say the one that jumped out at me when we were talking about them on the radio yesterday. You sent me that list from the Florida State Fair, and I don't know if it jumped out at me in a good way, but it's baked ziti on a stick.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
one
know.
sounds really interesting. I'm trying to figure out frying pasta.
Yeah, I think that interesting is the perfect adjective because I'm not sure I'm terribly eager to try it, but I kind of want to see someone try it. So I think there's that curiosity factor.
Yeah, the curiosity is definitely there with it.
All right, Mama Jane, this creation called the what's the order of the word strawberry cannoli funnel cake? Cannoli strawberry. Where are we?
It's strawberry cannoli funnel cake.
Strawberry cannoli funnel cake. Florida Strawberry Festival. I think does it start? Wait, it's early March. What do we have the dates for this year?
Actually, I do have the dates. It is February 27th to March 9.
Fantastic. And I think last year was the first year where actually there was a little bit of weather that wasn't perfect, but 99 times out of 100, Plant City lucks out and just gets like the perfect weather. They just have that perfect week isolated every year. So head on out to Plant City and see Mama Jane. As we mentioned, the location of her truck, if you've gone in years past, has probably changed. Keep an eye on my socials. I'll be sure to put that out where she is. And follow Mama Jane as well. Mama, what are your handles these days?
Oh goodness, it's Mama Jane Harris on Instagram, um, Clue Huntress on Twitter, although I'm rarely there. Um, goodness, Jane Harris on Facebook. You can find Mama Jane's Funnel Cakes on Facebook
Yep.
also.
Absolutely can. I think we tagged you earlier this week. If anybody needs that, just look in the comments. Any episodes of Carnival Eats in the works? Usually Noah is one of your biggest fans. Any more plans to be on the show, or is that all hush? What's the latest with Noah?
Well, I haven't heard anything from them. You do know that last February at the Florida State Fair, we filmed 2 more foods with them. So we are at 20 foods with Carnival Eats.
And they've had to retire Mama Jane because they keep using her. They want to use new people. And so they've gone to kids and grandkids and nephews and third cousins barber.
Oh yeah, I've had to let all of the family in on the filming. It's pretty
Right.
cool.
Well, there's a reason they keep calling and having her come back, because I mean her creations. I mean, we all love Fair Foods, but Mama's stuff just has that little bit of love into it that just takes it to that next level. And it's just like a special moment when you take that first bite. I mean, I'll never forget the first moment I met Mama, and I had seen on the TV news this funnel bacon on a stick. And you know, I eat so much junk food, so for me to have a big reaction like I did, I just closed my eyes, I dropped to my one knee and proposed to her right on the spot.
That's still my favorite video of all videos.
I can still just channel it back. I mean, I just remember feeling like that explosion of the salty bacon with the sweetness and that maple butter glaze, and oh my God, even now just thinking about it, I can't believe you make anything else. Every year you do come up with something fantastic, but it's like that one is just always going to be the Hall of Fame legend. Mama Jane Harris, we will see you at the Florida State Fair, and we will see you at the Florida Strawberry Festival.
Yes, you will. Thanks, Gino.
Good night. All right.